what's going on here is the agent grew up in Beaumont. And so they got a lead from Beaumont, but they live in Houston right now. They haven't been in Beaumont for a while. And she goes to her broker and is like, hey, is there a firewall or something that is preventing people from downloading something like even a document? It's not that large of a file. It's like 20 megs.
I'm gonna go ask real quick.
Okay, so she talks with her broker about this, and her broker does test her on the idea. Well, like, hey, does this area flood? Do you have access to MLS in Beaumont? So all these different things. So this fact pattern is on competency. What do we think about? Does anyone in here do deals in other places?
Like out of Houston?
Yeah.
I have closed all over Houston and surrounding areas, and I closed a few in Austin, but out of that, I haven't.
Tell me about Austin. Do you have?
It was more of a new build. It was new builders, so I have friends.
So that was a little easier,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what about resale on the other side of the state? What about you, Laredo?
I do South Texas.
And what do? Do you have access to the MLS?
I have access to the Brownsville South Padre board and the Laredo board.
And do you know the area?
I mean, I lived in Laredo 9 years, and
Yeah.
I was born and lived the first few years in Brownsville.
Are you using friends when you are over there?
I have
Yeah.
I have some people that are
Yeah.
in
So-
real estate there.
So she has resources. She does know the area, and she's part of MLS. Great, right? Closing deals. So
I know this woman who I just met her recently, but I follow her on Instagram, and she closes all over the states.
yeah.
And she promotes herself. She's, I guess, kind of like an influencer now. She has like 50,000
She's probably
followers.
referring out to a lot of
That's
different
what she's
agents.
doing.
Right,
But
right.
she does 50%. What she does is she does allies, like,
Yeah.
and she screens real estate agents,
Yeah.
and she puts them in. She has like her checklist.
Right. You have a vendor list and
Yeah.
you have areas. Right. Does anyone know what Jim Adler does?
I think
Arteo Tejano.
Come on. What does he do?
Is he outsourced?
that's what he does.
She's a smart cookie. She already knew it because she's a lawyer. He's a marketing machine. Jim Adler's a marketing machine. There are people, I won't out them, but in the Lake Houston area that are some vendors for